Hi everyone, this is Karen Hightower. Welcome to my YouTube channel, and I have a fun card project to do with you today. I will be featuring the new Gina K Designs with ThermOWeb stamp and stencil items that all coordinate together. So here's the stamp set. This one's called Petal and Wings. I'll be using the I'm Here For You greeting along with this butterfly that I'll be stamping. I'll be stamping it in Turquoise Sea. I also have the stencil that coordinates with that set, and I will be using the little butterfly to add extra detail to his wings and his body, and I'll be doing those in the black Glitzy Glitter Gel. This is the Crazy Daisy stencil, and I just love this image here. So this will be our background we're going to do. Then I have the craft dies, the Stampin' Stencils. These coordinate with the Petal and Wings stamp sets and stencil. This is the butterfly. I'll also be using the decorative tag set, and this one I've already pre-cut, and you can see these are actual size on this. And I cut out an extra few just in case I need them in the future, and I have them right here stored with my dies. So I'll be using that. And then here's my cardstock. I have a white layer, a black layer, a card base, and then a couple extra pieces. I will be using Gina K Designs dye inks in Sea Glass, Turquoise Sea, and the Jet Black Amalgam ink. Here is the Glitzy Glitter Gels. Aren't they beautiful? So we have the Grass Green, Turquoise Sea, and the Black Onyx. This is the Sheer Satin Fancy Ribbon they've come out with that has a silver running through it. So it is really pretty. I like the silver and white together. Then we have the stamps that I've already mounted here. I will probably be using them in the Misty, but this is my rest in place. So I'm going to scoot them aside. And I have a piece of cardstock already in my Misty, so I can get started and show you what we're going to do. First, I'm going to stamp the images and die cut them. That way, when I add the Glitzy Glitter Gel, it can dry, and I can add it to the card if it's, you know, just barely dry. If I stamp it and put the gel on it and then try to die cut it, it's going to have to dry longer, because when you run it through your die cutting machine, you don't want it to mush, you know, because it's still wet. So it takes about 30 minutes for it to set up real good. So I'm going to stamp this butterfly in the Turquoise Sea. So I'm going to stamp a few of these. And this is another one of those things, if I have to do it once, I might as well do it 3 or 4 times. So I'm going to stamp a couple more of these. I'm going to go ahead and move it, because I want to die cut it at least 4 times. Okay, I have all these stamped. I'm going to grab the die, and I'm going to die cut these, and I'm not going to make you watch all that. I'll die cut these and I'll be back. So now I have 5 butterflies stamped and cut out. I'm going to set them aside for a moment. I can get them off here. And I'm going to go ahead and stamp my little tag. And I'm going to grab the big flower. We're going to ink this up in Sea Glass. And then I'm going to grab the greeting. Whoops. And I'm going to put it right across here. And we're going to stamp it in the black, jet black amalgam ink. So I can lower this one so I can see it better. There we go. Let me clean that off real quick. So I have my greeting all done and ready. Okay, so let's grab this stencil. And I'm going to grab my little butterflies. I'm going to use my purple tape. It's just easier for me to do it this way. Pick up your little butterfly. And you line it up. Okay, and then I just turn it over. Tape it down. Okay, that just works easier for me with this. the pixie spray is going to be great for our big image that we're going to do. So I'm going to grab this. It's the black. Okay, so we have this real creamy gel. And we're just going to put a little down, push it into the stencil, and then we'll wipe off the excess, put it back in the jar. Okay. And if you're really fast, you don't have to put the lid back on it, but if you're slow, kind of like me, you may want to pull it off real gently. Okay. And then gently again. So it's good with this purple tape. It's pretty gentle. Okay, after you get all your little butterflies done and set aside to dry, then you want to immediately clean off your stencil. I have the Crazy Daisy stencil and a piece of heavy base cardstock here. I decided to use a heavy base this time. I'm going to spray my pixie spray on here, and then I'm going to tack it down, and then we will get to decorating this one. And this spray is going to be great because of all these little pieces, intricate pieces. It will hold that down really well. That worked good. Okay, then I'm going to grab a piece of purple tape. Okay, so we're going to use both colors, the green and the turquoise sea on this. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to do the leaves in the green, and then I'm going to come back and add turquoise sea all around it. The colors will intertwine some, and that's okay. So let me show you what we're going to do. Isn't that beautiful? I'm going to grab a little bit of that, and I'm going to put it on this leaf. I'm going to put it, and if you get it on the other ones, it's okay, because your blue will come back over it in a minute. Okay, and we'll go to this leaf. Okay, then I'm going to clean that off real good. I don't want the extra green in my blue. Okay, so what I did for this is I'm going to add my blue, kind of like spreading icing on a cake. Okay, so I'm going to kind of just push this where I need it to go. And see, some of my leaves are getting blue, and that's okay. It's beautiful how it blends together. Okay, so that I won't put back in the jar. Makes you want to grab it, something else, and smear it. Let's do that. All right, let me grab a piece of paper. Hold on. So let's pick this up. Put our lid on this. And then I'm just going to smear it. Maybe we'll make a card out of that one too. No need to waste it, right? There we go. Alright, I'm going to let that dry. Maybe we'll make a card out of it too. Untape it. Oh, and I forgot I have this pixie spray on here. Beautiful. Yay! I will clean off my stencil and get my mess cleaned up while I'm waiting for that to dry. Here's the panel, and it's dry. I can touch it now, and it doesn't come off. So you can see the green and the blue, and it's so shiny and sparkly. Okay, so let's finish this card up. Okay, so I'm going to cut this down. I'm not sure exactly what I'm going to do yet. I have one that I made similar, but I'm going to do something a little different with this one. Okay, so I'm getting a little off, and I went and ate an apple, so however long that took, now I can see that it's not totally dry. While that's drying, we will add our ribbon to our greeting here, a little tag. And I have a piece of twine. Let me grab it. We're just going to wrap it around here, and then you can tie a little bow. These little bows are hard for me to tie. My fingers aren't little. So I always grab my tweezers to help out. Okay, so we have the little greeting done. Let me get my adhesive dot runner, and we'll add a little adhesive to the back of this, and then we'll trim it down. I do this a lot. I don't cut my card size all the time and put it on there. I put it on there like this and trim it down. I know I do things a little backwards. You're probably not supposed to do it this way, but this works for me. So you do whatever works for you, okay? So I wanted to tilt this like so, but I can't tilt it too much. All right, totally changing this. So we'll just do a little tent topper card. This is how I make cards. They kind of evolve sometimes. I never start out planning to do that, and it just evolves. So I'm going to take and bend my little butterfly little wings up. We have a greeting that I can cover up a couple of the boo-boos. Let's see how tall this card is before I glue it all together. Okay, it's 5.5, so it can't stick up any higher, but I want it to. Well, good thing Gina's adhesive is forgiving, and you can reposition it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut some more of the length off of this one. 3.5 by 4, which means it is 7 inches long, scored at 3.5. So see, I changed it. I do things like that from time to time. So we're going to now add our little greeting, and then we'll add the butterflies. I'm going to go ahead and add some more adhesive since I've picked it up several times. Let me grab the black in a layering weight so I can finish the inside. So we're going to pop this on the inside. Okay, and I'm going to grab one of these little butterflies, and I'm going to put him on the inside right there. Okay, so I have my foam squares, and I'm just going to pop that right there. Let me grab my Connect glue, and I'm just going to add a little bit of glue. Let's see, we'll make him go this way. We'll let that butterfly sit up. So we have the two butterflies and the I'm here for you greeting, and then we have the butterfly on the inside. And here's another one that I made. This inspired the one I just did, and I used the little ladybug on this one and the hello, but the background was done the same way. I hope you've enjoyed the video today, and please subscribe to my channel, and you'll find me over at Gina K Designs and Stamp TV Friends on Facebook, and in Instagram I'm Karen Hightower. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a great day, and I'll see you again soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.